professional angler Gary Klein here at FishingSkirts.com, and I'd like to take a few minutes to show you how to tie a pretty awesome little tool that I use all the time when I'm flipping in real heavy cover, and it's called the punch ring. And the punch ring is simply just a piece of molded lead with a hole in the middle of it with a channel on the outside. But by tying your skirt material on this little ring, it allows you to create one of the most weedless weapons I've ever used for flipping in heavy cover or aquatic vegetation, with a punch ring, heavy fluorocarbon line or braid, a large tungsten weight, ounce, ounce and a half, and then you have the punch skirt tied on the punch ring, the hook of your choice, the plastic trailer of your choice, and all together it creates a compact little flipping bait that is absolutely awesome. So let me show you how to tie it. Two different ways. I'm going to show you the first way first, and then I'll demonstrate the second. You take an O-ring and simply slide it over the skirt tool. And the skirt tool, we have them there at FishingSkirts.com. Very inexpensive. I carry it with me everywhere I go so I can create stuff right there in the boat when I want to make a little bit of a color change. But anyhow, take the O-ring, slide it over the end of it, put it up onto the plastic channel. I'm going to take the skirt tool, go through, take my silicone tab, which has 22 individual pieces of silicone on it, and I'm going to pull it down halfway through my tool. I'm going to take the material and I'm just going to even it out, because the punch ring is going to sit right on top of that. I'm going to take my punch ring, which is made of lead, and I'm going to hold it in that channel, press real firmly and keep it even, because at the same time while I'm pushing, I'm sliding the O-ring off of the tool into the channel. And that's the beginning of the skirt. Take a pair of scissors, clip on one end, clip on the other end, and there you have a punch ring. And I like three basic colors: black, blue, and purple, black and blue, whatever combination. And I love a bluegill colored skirt. It's got some chartreuse, some green pumpkin in it. I vary my oranges just depending on the bluegill and how colorful they are, or shad pattern. And I flip this an awful lot with an opaque white trailer or a smoke sparkle trailer when the fish are eating shad up around the bushes. So those are basically my three colors, and that was how we created it with the O-ring. Very simple, very quick. You can sit down in an evening and you can tie you a whole box of skirts. And that's my personal box that I carry with me with my three basic colors. Now I want to show you the second way of building your punch ring, actually by tying. What I'm simply going to do is I've taken a piece of wire, just 40 thousandths, and I've actually put a little bit of a bend in it. The bend is for the punch ring. So I'm going to take me a punch ring, which I carry in bulk. Apply it to the vise that I carry with me everywhere I go. Clamp it. I'm going to take this punch ring and I'm going to slide it. I'm going to work the wire into the hole. And I slide it up to the bend that I created, and that stops it from going forward. It stops it from turning. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Another little tip is you never throw away your old braid off of your reels. I always take it and put it on spools. And that's what I end up tying all my jigs and spinnerbaits with, and my punch rings. All I'm simply going to do is do a couple wraps. And I'm going to do me a little bit of a half hitch just to stop it. Clip it. Now I'm ready to add the material. Most of the time when I'm doing a punch ring, I like to just use one tab. The 22 ends seems to be just about the right amount. Simply going to take it, split it in the middle, so I have half forward and half back. I'm going to put it up there, and I'm going to do one wrap, a real gentle wrap. And then I'm going to take my fingers and even it out so I don't have any gaps in it. Now that I have it wrapped, I'm going to take it, I'm going to go, I usually only do 1 or 2 wraps, 3 wraps or so. Tighten it down. Do 2 half hitches. And then that skirt is also completed. Now some ask me, why do I tie versus using the O-ring? And there's really no, right way or wrong way. The reason why I tie is because once I figure out the color that I want to use, it seems like when I tie it on the punch ring, it's more durable. But if I'm just searching, I'm using the O-rings. The O-rings are a lot quicker than tying, obviously. But then I create the same skirt. But what I mean by durable is that you cannot pull the skirt material, that punch ring, through the skirt material. And every now and then in a blue moon, you'll pull it with the O-ring. So I use them both, O-ring and tie. Pretty cool way of catching fish on something that you've created out of shallow, thick cover.